The Miss Universe Philippines competition is happening in May, and we are joined with Patricia Bianca Tapia, currently Miss Universe Philippines Hawaii 2024. Aloha, good to see you.
Hi, good to see you as well.
So,
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on Living It Away. You're actually tuning in from the Philippines currently?
The Philippines, yes, correct.
I love it.
I'm in Pampanga currently, and the time here is close to 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh, okay, well, I'm not gonna take too much of your time. You gotta go back, you gotta get your beauty rest, and you gotta get some sleep because I value that. But, you know, until then, let's talk about yourself and how excited you are to be representing Hawaii in the upcoming Miss Universe Philippines competition in May. You're a Big Island girl.
Yes, so I'm actually so happy to put Hawaii across my chest just because the aloha spirit is so strong and something I want to incorporate here in the Philippines. I see so many similarities between Hawaii and Philippines, and that's just something I want to keep furthering along in my journey, especially as someone that was born in the Philippines.
I love that. Okay, I'm gonna do a little Steve Harvey moment for you just a second. Now, the role of Miss Universe involves advocating for various social causes. What specific issues are you passionate about addressing during your reign, and how do you intend to create meaningful impact in those areas?
So I was actually born premature. I was born in February and I was supposed to be born in May. And with that reason, I developed a hearing impairment, which was really difficult for me being an immigrant moving to the United States and having English speakers all around me. And I felt really insecure as a little child in an academic setting. And therefore, I created this club in high school called Best Fed, which connected those with disabilities and paired them with a student from the general student body population.
Wow.
And we created weekly activities which made those with disabilities felt connected and really lived the high school experience.
So encouraging, empowering, and in an inclusive environment. You know, I love that. Now, speaking of inclusive environments, Hawaii, of course, is known for, you know, the beaches and the activities that we have here. But what's the most thrilling, memorable adventure, you know, you've experienced in Hawaii?
Actually, before I went to the Philippines, I went on a nature walk in Kulu'u Valley, and then I really felt the mana
Nice.
before I left. And it just was such an enriching experience for me because it was embarking into a journey, and I just felt like I was being watched and supported. And it was actually near the graveyard site in the hills. And I really felt as I was walking through the water that I was being watched over. And I really appreciate the mana energy in Hawaii. And it's something that I really keep near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
Although it's not an activity, I do think it's a really special experience.
Yeah, for sure. And you can only experience it if you're in the islands. So, and I know what you're saying, because, you know, people could talk about, you know, the beaches and the activities and everything that's going on. But when you're actually here in the islands and you feel that aloha spirit, that's what sets this place different from everybody else. Speaking of environments, how do you plan to raise awareness about environmental issues and inspire sustainable practices among Hawaii and, of course, beyond?
Yes. So I really think that we live in a technologically advanced world. So I want to take advantage of this and use my social media platform. And not only that, but possibly create activities where I can actually be a part of it. And even though it's in a small community, I think it's something that can create a domino effect and lead by example, you know, like this is something that people can see. And the more that I be that example, I hope to create that outward ripple effect for others, not only in Philippines, but also in my home.
Awesome. Okay, last question, and I know it's time for you to go to sleep because it's like 5 a.m. Why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines because I really think I have a story to tell. And with my hardworking and determination personality, I think that I can achieve what I put my mind to. And I just hope to continue inspiring the larger community and touch every life that I encounter.
Good for you. Patricia, best of luck to you on behalf of everybody here in Hawaii. We'll be rooting for you, and we can't wait to see you compete in May. This is super exciting. But if we wanted to follow you online, what's a good social media account? I know you mentioned social media.
My social media account is Bianca Tapia, so at BIANCA TAPIA.
Perfect. Patricia, great talking to you. Best of luck. Go get some sleep, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Aloha.
Patricia. Aloha.